Good catch. All right, there we go. There's a mic. So I think a lot of these guys were before my time. Some of these guys were probably after my time, but I do recognize some of these names here. And in the words of Matt Hoffman, surgeon, we got a real challenge here to make something out of nothing, because some of these tracks are rough, man. So I'm just downloading the raw files right now again. I had a different version, but I guess it keeps being different things. But I got the final version now, so let's see what we got. Be pulling this up in a second. I'm just extracting it now to the 70s and 80s. How's that, man? So let me pull up the order here. So the Squids. Where's the Squids? The Squids Space Patrol. I don't need any of this stuff. Hypodepression. Assassin. These are probably going to go on separate tracks, actually, but we'll see. Zach Jones, Teenage. And this just would not be allowed today. This stuff, crazy. Pondering. I'm gonna start this playing while I pull these tracks in. Cross your fingers. This doesn't just explode. These tracks, like I said, these tracks are rough, man. Very, very rough. I'm gonna put some different tracks for now.
Early this morning, now the sea was pulling. Now we got an order, waiting for refueling. Feeling asleep with radioactive aliens. Without fear of my sex father's ideas. Praise for trouble. Praise for trouble. Praise for trouble. Praise for trouble. Early this morning, now the keep are playing. Now we got an order, waiting for refueling. Feeling asleep with radioactive aliens. Without fear, our fight next father I do. Pray for trouble. Pray for trouble. Pray for trouble. Pray for trouble.
Wow. Oh man. I'm gonna be making extensive use of Reaper's editing thing to move these things around later. Oh wow, this sounds straight up Icati right here.
Now been kicked out of school. Your parents think you're a fool. Those drugs you take are in your brain. You can't remember your name. You're a teenage bum, teenage bum, teenage bum. You got no future. Teenage bum, teenage bum, teenage bum. You're a loser. Why don't you go get a job? Quit hanging around with that mob. Those drugs you take are in your brain. You can't remember your name. You're a teenage bum, teenage bum, teenage bum. Got no future. Teenage bum, teenage bum, teenage bum. You're a loser. Teenage bum, go ahead and waste your life. Married and sick. How about that? Quiet. You have been kicked out of school. Your parents think you're a fool. Those drugs you take are in your brain. You can't remember your name. You're a teenage bum, teenage bum, teenage bum. You got no future. Teenage bum, teenage bum, teenage bum. You're a loser.
Empty my mind, empty my mind, empty my mind, empty my mind of all the words, stray ties, divides, catatonic steps, sarcastic tongues, from the corner of drinking poison. Words are useless when you got nothing to say. Words are useless when you got nothing to say. Words are useless when you got nothing to say. Catatonic stairs, catatonic tones, from the corner of your poison. Words are useless, got nothing to say.
Shoelaces were tight. Took my hand and put it tight. And running across the back. Pulled apart and laid that bell. If that's the way that you wanna play, I hope I won't come back to you someday. I said what I said, now I've been what I've been. I see what I saw and I know that I'll see it again. She wears clothes that never end. Likes the way the green grass you. Lives on the side of a boat. Plays so much that she calls it home. I hope she won't see that anger in me. I hope that one day I will be what I now know I'll be. Before I die, I need to know why. People must hurt, and someone like you must cry.
Wait, who was in Being a Witness? Is it the same guys as this, I think? Is that Darren or whatever, the guy that did One Wrong?
Solid faces, I see my passing reflection in there like a gift, but a million miles away. Thoughts upon thoughts, never reaching an end. Unfinished thoughts exchanging their repetitive. Stay back again, always searching for the fertile field. Here we go. Now I make my bed, it helps me to think that my life's in order. But the satisfaction I get from that just seems sure and sure always searching for the field. Sometimes I get so tired, I just want to lay it down. But something just keeps pushing me forward. There's something somewhere just waiting to be found. The little pleasures give me victories, but the big ones make me scared.
What are these clicks I'm hearing? I am not about to declick this thing. Oh, bummer. Yeah, it would do more harm than good. This thing's pretty squared off, though. Jesus. All right. Let me just look at some more of what these are.
The hill wasn't steep. I jumped in through the saddle. My scooter was fast. Watch out for that gravel. I was riding on my scooter and man, I was really moving. But my wheel got caught under this big rock. The scooter flipped over this way and I landed teeth first. Oh shit! And these 4 teeth came ajar!
Thoughts upon thoughts, never reaching an end. Unfinished thoughts exchanging their repetitively back again.
But my wheel got caught under the... Who's doing?
Whoa, we have label bands?
Listen, can you hear the sound of people? All the people talking. It gets louder every day. Where you live determines the things they say. So listen, can you hear the sound? What they say, you don't know. What do they mean? Anything. Creatures with hairdos exploding. A circus who's paying the admission. Colorful people, does it matter? They will live their lives no matter what you say. Oh, won't you listen to them? They are staring, gazing at you, looking into what you are. Confusing? Maybe for a millisecond you will see what people really mean. You have questions, you're wanting answers. Take a chance now, but tomorrow.
So you know, what are we looking for? I got these guys to sit kind of the same. I'm gonna look for some troublesome sounds, but man, this is hammered. I think it's a lot of this is coming off of cassettes or something. So oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna take a just gonna do a just a basic high pass filter. I don't know that I really want to do too much. Okay, high pass, and it's gonna be pretty. I'm just gonna put it at the end. I don't really want anything funny getting boosted if I make it too steep. Let me see if I can make it a little bit. If I make it 2-pole. Let's see what this is. I mean, look, I'm not going to do any miracles on this thing, but it's just trying to. Let's just see.
We found in a carriage drawn by a team of horses out to the back of an acre of land. There's a fire in the distance.
Ancient Hawaiian power. Check it out.
As it runs across the field, burning down.
Oh man. Oh, how am I gonna know the power?
Can you wait for it, reach my home? Can you wait for it, reach my home? Can you wait for it, reach my home? Can you wait, yeah.
Yeah, some of these I'm looking at. Yeah, some of them. I mean, if you really zoom in, you can see that the left and right. However, these things were transferred was not quite on there. So basically, I'm trying to center the kick drum or the snare, whatever is louder. I don't know if it's I don't want to throw anything off. It's just a small thing, but. I'm sorry if I don't get this perfect. This is
Can you wait for it, reach my home? Can you wait for it, reach my
I'm keeping an
home?
eye on that.
Can you wait for it, reach my home? Can you wait, yeah. Fly, fly, butterfly, fly before your wings get burned out. By the illusion that what you hold is nothing anymore. Cry, cry, little girl, cry before you realize half the games that people play are games of death anyway.
Last beat.
Carriage drawn by a team of horses mounts the back of the maker of blood. There's a fire in the distance that can smell the scent of flesh as it runs across the fields, burning down. Take my body for it's my home. Take my body for it's my home. Take my body for it's my home. Take my body instead. Why, Venezuela? Does the man in your heart bow down to salvation you're said to receive from the man wearing polyester golden lace?
That's a low quality, whatever, but there's some talent, man. That's it's amazing to think of what used to live here in Hawaii a long time ago, and it changed so fast. 1983 and 1984 were insanely different than each other. 1985 was just completely different. 1986, by the end of it, was so. It's just another world from earlier, actually from beginning of 86 to the end of 86. This scene changed so fast, and it kind of happened around the country as well. Like the difference between what you had in 1979 and 1982. Think of all the crazy stuff going on. All right, so here's one that I guess you couldn't possibly have today, but.
Take all your dreams and all your confessions, hiding your fears with all your aggressions. Everyone dreams, but nobody lives. Everyone takes, but nobody gives. And all of the sheep who can only stand staring, pointing and laughing, but not really caring. Give me some money for things I must buy. Give me a chance and I'll give you a try. 10,000 murderers and 10,000 rapists, 6,000 prisons, 6,000 escapists. No one is listening, they're too busy laughing. The man sits down to the west, he once said. The meat cleaver comes down upon his head. The man sits down to the west, he once said. The meat cleaver comes down upon his head. All of the people with brains non-existent, they just want to hurt us with endless persistence. Redundantly I will speak with redundance. No one will notice, they're all in a trance. And out in the country and deep in the city, mannequins dress up, they all look so pretty. Some people desperately seeking a lay. Most of us sit round with nothing to say. And all of the fighters that kick people's faces, they fill their brains up with dark empty spaces. What they accomplish is a mystery to me. And all of the people will fall to their knees. The meat cleaver falls and it spreads like disease. And all of the people will fall to their knees. The meat cleaver falls and it spreads like disease. The meat cleaver falls and it spreads like disease. The meat cleaver falls and it spreads like disease.
Tasmania, Tasmania, Tasmania. Hear the people laugh and sing, don't care about anything. Tasmania, Tasmania. Here we have no submarine, atom bomb or war machine. Tasmania, 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 Tasmania. Tasmania. Everything is pleasant here, lots of food and lots of beer. Tasmania, Tasmania. Here we all are safe from harm, working on an onion farm. Tasmania, Tasmania, Tasmania. Tasmania, Tasmania. Hear the people laugh and sing, don't care about anything. Tasmania, Tasmania. Here we have no submarine, atom bomb or war machine. Tasmania, 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 Tasmania. Everything is pleasant here, lots of food and lots of beer. Tasmania, Tasmania. Tasmania. Here we all are safe from harm, working on an onion farm. Tasmania, 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 Tasmania.
Play. Most of us sit round with
Tasmania. Tasmania, Tasmania. Hear the people laugh and sing, don't care about anything. Tasmania, Tasmania. Here we have no
way. Step into my yard, hiding all the slugs. Ran for my life, they waged a war on drugs. Oh, you never let him see what did you do his company. He wanted to play God, but his plan had flawed. He put the plug he got on, put the halt to walk. You put the heart to walk. You put the heart to walk. You never let him see what did you do his company. He wanted to play God.
what do they mean? Anything. Creatures with hairdos exploding. A circus. who's paying me attention.
All the slugs ran for my life.
You're all I really want to be.
Relentlessly climbing, conquering and swallowing, fresh pain at the end. Melting, reemerging, then rising up in the pouring rain. Rise up in the pouring rain, only to drop down, decay again. Rise up in the pouring rain, only to drop down, decay again. Muscle and sweat and blood and bones. Muscle and sweat and blood and bones. Muscle and sweat and blood and bones. Muscle and sweat and blood and bones.
Some Russians came to my apartment. They made a robot look exactly like me. They crashed my car at a nearby stoplight. There's some colors that you cannot see. I started thinking about the meaning of life, 'cause I know what's wrong and what's right. But if I question all the things that I do, my face cracks and it starts to shrink. She was dancing on a giant mushroom, the mushroom that was on the spaceship. I got on my motorcycle, I got on my motorcycle. I think that I was on the mushroom, I think that I was on the mushroom. I got on my motorcycle, I got on my motorcycle.
Music as it flows into sound.
My rear is ravaged from your vicious attacks. Your love leaves a stain. My rump is hungry for a midnight smack. So take another swing. I don't need no handshake, yeah. With you I set free. You really take the load off my mind. So put me over your knee. Your therapy is not for me. You're leaving your mark on my cheek. Spank me, rock me to the night. Spank me, turn the light. Spank me, put me back in the saddle. Spank me, put me in the saddle. I look at the things that hold me together. I look at the things that keep us apart. They tell me that one day things will get better. I sat there and watched it all fall apart. I got up and moved without a direction. My hands and feet, they felt just like ice. I'm looking for shelter, just some protection. Some choose to call it paradise. So where does it end? Where does it go? Does it exist? When will we know? I don't know who I am. Who can I trust? The reasons explained have fallen to dust.
Alright, here's the paint drying, boring part. Just gotta render this. Cross your fingers that it burns the way I think it's gonna. So while we're waiting, there's the other half of this. I say that Alvin Plantinga is a loon, and you guys that try and gaslight everybody who doesn't believe the nonsense that guy's spewing out are full of crap. The modal ontological argument, ontological argument in general, is just ridiculous. Total garbage. So links in the description. You can click on it. You can jump right up on here. I will put you on the air right now, and you can tell me how stupid I am to think that the modal ontological argument is so ridiculous. So come in here and tell me what a dummy I am. Feel free. Or who's that guy? High Life Hawaii or whatever. Call me ignorant. Come show how I'm ignorant. You keep talking crap in the comments. Here's your chance to show everybody how dumb I am. All you philosophizers out there, with your ontological argument, it's a joke. Can't believe that taxpayers are paying for this crap to get taught. And like some kids are forced to take these classes. This is garbage. Absolute garbage. There's another disc on here I'm going to pull up in a second. In fact, let's get that ready. Where did I put it? This is going to be the other one. So this is disc 1. This other one is... That's disc 1. Where's disc 2? Did I screw up? Hold on, I may have screwed up. Okay, there's disc 1. Oh, here's disc 2. Okay. Trying to download this too. That's going to go to recording folder. And this is me assuming that I'm going to get this render right. Whew, this is rough, man. This one's got a lot. So there's Terror-esque on this one. Check it out. Cringer. UIK. Broken Man right there. Scarred for Life. Terror-esque. Broken Man again right here. So as soon as this render's done, or if you want to get on here and tell me what an idiot I am, tell me about that modal ontological argument. Or hey, tell me about the hard problem of consciousness. How about that? I mean, it's such a gaslight. Like if you don't, Steve McRae's going out there right now. I don't want to, I like him. He's one of my favorite people. But, just because somebody doesn't like your definition or, I can't show modal logic. Like, I don't know what the P plus B over roughly with symbol, whatever thing. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to say it's illogical. I don't know those logic symbols. I don't expect you to know the symbols that I use. So, but I think you can explain it in. You can't gaslight your way out of it. You can't just say, "Oh, you don't need these symbols, so you don't understand." It's not that it's not understandable. They say that the mind is what the brain does. There's no soul there to do the brain. Like you mess up somebody's brain, it's not like what they say. Like you take away keep making the brain worse, and worse, and the soul seems to be worse, and worse, and then all of a sudden you kill the whole brain and you got an entire soul. Like the soul math doesn't really make sense. There's no hard problem of consciousness. And for the guy who said I'm ignorant, come show how I'm ignorant. And ontological argument is stupid. So I'm just waiting for this thing to burn. Just a couple more tracks here, I think. So what I'm hoping is this thing's making a wait, why is this making a separate one for each? Uh-oh. I don't think this is what I wanted to do. So I didn't tell it to burn a CD when it's done. I just want the CD image, but am I really supposed to have 25 different bin and Q files? Hold on, I may have screwed this up. Okay. Go to type. Bin file. Q file. Why are there so many bin and Q files? There should be one, right? I mean, do I have to rip a CD? Okay. What did I say? Audio CD image. Yeah, why is it making 25? It should have just made one. Oh. I screw up? If I were to burn an image after render, which I can't because I don't have any blank CDs, but I swear this thing makes a single bin and Q file. Why would it make... Let me just try this one more time. Entire project. And I'll put this in a directory right below this one. Test. Entire project. Sorry about this, guys. Let's see what this does. So I'll abort this if it stops. Makes intro. Okay, let's just see what this does. This is more like what I'm expecting, but regions to find tracks. So this should make what I'm thinking it's going to make. Sorry. So it's working on it right now. Look at the size. So this seems more correct. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. So next is, while this is going, it's going to take a bit to render. I'll pull up this other one. So folder, so it's going to be 70s and 80s Museum Disc 2. Get this ready. So we got the get the order. I might do this the other way. It's so crazy to think just how quick this stuff all changed. How you wouldn't even find any archaeological evidence of most of these bands today. Nuts. All right, so while I'm here, check it out. There's something really cool. Audio Assault has made a new version of their Exciter, and I use this plugin all the time. So let's see if this show it. Mixing tools. So here it is. So it's who knows if it sounds any different or if it does anything any different. We'll find out. Looks kind of the same, but look, it has a cooler display up here. It looks more high tech, you know. We'll see how this goes. I mean, this is a plugin I use all the time, so hopefully. I know people rave about the guitar amp ones. I'm still using. I know. I'm sorry. I like all these. I have them, but I still use Bias for the most part. I really dialed in a tone that I like with Bias, and I just yeah, I love it. But just letting you know that Exciter's been updated. Defacer. That makes some cool stuff. I'm waiting for this guy to render. Let's see. So yeah, this is looking correct now. Bin test. Let me look at it now. 400 megs. That's looking about right. Okay, good. Hopefully this doesn't go over. This looks like it's halfway done. Is this going to go over? Eek. So let's look at Modal Ontological Argument here while we're here. This is the thing that I really hate about this stuff, is that it's hard to even get a basic definition. Like, everybody's arguing over even what that is. What is the modal ontological argument? Here we go. Let's see what this has. See if they actually state it as like premises and stuff. here. What is the modal ontological argument? Come on, just show us. And watch it. It's just, you should be able to state this in a couple sentences, or your premises and everything. I'm looking at a preview of something. I don't care about this. Come on, somebody. You got this. Ontological arguments. Look at this. Come on. Just give me some. Like parodies. Gee, I did the pizza parody, right? The giant pizza that can't make you fat. Let's see. But before I get into these parodies, let me see if I can just, come on, guys, just give me one. Ontological arguments in the 21st century. Okay. Do we have any? No. It's a piece. State. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you just can't even get it written out. Is there maybe I'll look for pictures. Is it better if I look for pictures? Here we go. Look at this. There's actually pictures. Maybe we'll get it here. Oh man. Isn't this crazy? Like all this academic stuff, just studies and classes and lectures. This crap they can't even, come on, just lay it out. Lay it out in the premises. See if Wikipedia has one. Jesus. There we go. Oh, there we go. Now, finally, when this thing's all done. Okay. So this looks good, I think. So I'm going to use this pretty much the same thing here. I'm going to delete all the tracks. I'd like to delete all the delete all the regions. And delete all regions. Kablamo. I'm going to save this as disk 2. Okay. Grab all these files. This time I'm just going to throw them all in at once, and so the tracks will name themselves separate tracks. I'll slide them myself. Just put these in order. All right. Disk 2. So no name, early recordings. School days. Cringer. Wow, Devil Dog. Scarred for life, all apart. Awesome. So I'm still looking for sod here. The Sharks Burning World. Oh, here's Sod. So which one's Sod? Corruption. Sharks. Burning World. Ask responsibility. Command butt in, butt out. Okay. The wrong. BYK. Free will. Effect. Okay. All right, let's hear some of this stuff.
Is it really all bullshit? Will nothing ever come of it? Is it all just a waste of my time? With no cliches and nursery rhymes. School days, my head is twisting, turning. School days, my brain is learning, running. School days, my head is twisting, turning. School days, my brain is learning, running. Brain is learning, running. Brain is learning, running. Jumping knowledge spills in my ears. Lesson quizzes and final fears. How many years till I'm free? Go back and get a master's degree. School days, my head is twisting, turning. School days, my brain is learning, running. School days, my head is twisting, turning. School days, brain is learning, running. Brain is learning, running. Brain is learning, running. Sometimes I feel I've got to get out. And it's something I twist and shout. Get it far back, don't need no school. Kick my Earlier she called me a fool. School days, my head is twisting, turning. School days, my brain is burning. School days, my head is twisting, turning. School days, rain is running. Rain is running. I'm a bus that takes me to the city. Only good thing is the girls are so pretty. They've got to make me feel shitty. Makes me miss my free time nitty-gritty. School days. School days, oh 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 school.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think that I can almost guarantee that song was made within 5 years, probably less than that, of when the hardcore stuff came out. The world changed so fast. You just think of like what kind of like, I don't even know if Whitney Houston was out when when Slayer came out, right? Like what was the first Slayer album that come out? It's just crazy to think about. 1983 was for Show No Mercy. I think there was actually a little bit something before that. So 1983. So that wasn't even like, you didn't even have the big, I don't even know if you had Thompson twins yet. So Slayer was already there, man. So there was some crazy stuff going on in the background. You think by the time the Bangles and Bananarama were really going, Slayer was flying out there. It's just crazy to think who that is. So here's Cringer. Oh man, I don't know if I want to hear it this way, but let's see.
Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter what I do. Can't take the shake it, can't take the break it. The bad, how about it? Can't take the shake it, can't take the break it. The bad, how about it?
I think that was an MXR pedal or something. I think a few years later than this, I'm like looking in pawn shops for guitar pedals and things. So what is this sod here? Should I pan this to the right? Should I run this to it? That's so shit. Let's try it. Oh, that's worse. I want to pan this, but I guess it's like
Don't let yourself lose corruption.
got a guitar bar on the right, drums on the left. So what am I going to do about that? I kind of just got to leave that be, huh? Shoot. I'd like to center the kick and the snare, but then I'll lose the bass and then the guitar's just going to be, yeah, I'm just going to leave that be. So here's Devil Dog. It's kind of like Hawaii's Misfits, sort of.
is to destroy. Fall under a rock, I raise my head in the front of the sun. Wanna see the concrete left. Dust it to destroy. And the streets filled with red by revenge. Going down an ocean to a river of my blood. Darkness is bad. Take it down, I come to it. Ancient of the world and hungry. Get all apart. It was a lot of fun till it got dark. Now this is it out. On the rendezvous from you. It's cause of nothing to lose. And one.
That's Terrask here. Sounds like this was an MP3. Turn it to set. Oh no. Oh, there's nothing I can do about that. Oh man. Dude, that sucks. Oh, what's going on here? What do I got? Welcome. Jack.
Hi, hello. Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you just fine.
I went to your Facebook website to let you know that there is a problem with the AXDP website.
Yeah, we had something went weird with our server this morning, and we've been trying to get it back all day. We got 2 tickets into GoDaddy. Do you have you got something you need right away, or
Oh no! I was just looking up, on your website. I thought that,
we're bombing.
like yours, I imagine you're just one man operation, right?
Oh no, there's a couple of us. There's two coders and then me evangelizing out there, and a guy who's trying to help do the web stuff, but really he does our graphics, and he kind of got shanghaied into doing web stuff. So we're trying to get it back up. We're supposed to have a new product out tomorrow, and if we don't got a website, we're really bumming.
Okay,
so that's where we're getting nailed right now.
What did I get into right now? What's happening?
Let's see. Hold on, give me 1 second here. Well, you guys done already?
Yeah, thanks for the drummer, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate
I
it.
told you, Jack knows what he's doing.
I mean, he's really good here.
Yeah.
Was a little light last
Oh,
week.
yeah. Okay, thank you.
Hi, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Appreciate you having him.
All right, see ya.
With
Say.
us.
Got
Yeah, I think Gary will be all right. We'll just have to wait and see. But to be honest with you, I'm starting to kind of lose my want to. We'll see.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Okay, see ya. Yeah, we got bands in here practicing right now. So let's see. We were having trouble with something in the Google Analytics. So went on GoDaddy, and I think somebody tried to make a site backup, and then the whole site turned blank and just a white page. And then nothing at all worked, but part of the site worked on your phone, and then they got cleared a cache out or something, and then we got our front page back, but it doesn't really go anywhere. So yeah, I don't know. We supposedly these guys are going to handle it tomorrow. I'm here in Hawaii, so this is like my normal hours right now, but the other guys are in the Midwest, so they're in other hours. So it's just we're all on different schedules here.
I've never been to Hawaii, but you know, when I mean, we want to go there with my family. You know, we have 2 kids, and we were actually planning to go to Hawaii maybe this year, but perhaps not because of the restrictions and stuff.
Yeah. Those are slowly getting eased up on. You know, if you get a test before you come here, I think you can go wherever now. But it should be a lot mellower in just a little while here. Most everybody's vaccinated here now, so they're really calming down.
What
do you use? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You were saying something.
Oh yeah. Do you record drums? Do you use our products for something or that type of product?
I'm a mix engineer, so I'm mixed mostly. I used to record, but it's because I just prefer working at home and not being dependent of being available 24/7 for bands for many days. Since I got kids, actually, I decided that I will be staying at home and mixing. So that's what I do.
Oh, cool. What country are you in?
Poland.
So, oh wow. Okay.
Quite far away from you. Yeah. I'm very surprised actually that I got connected with you, and it's such a coincidence that actually I clicked on the link.
Oh yeah. No, I mean I was one of the people who worked on Reaper in its earliest days, and one of the things that was really important with that program was just to constantly be talking to the user base and just make sure that people knew they could get a hold of us, if we had to, I had a Jeep with the Reaper sticker on it, and I'd drive anywhere in the country to go talk to people if I had to, so this is that's how we do things.
So imagine that I worked for 13 years. I had my own Pro Tools HD rig. Actually, I had like 3 or 4 Pro Tools HD rigs over the course of 13 years. And 2 years ago, at the beginning of 2019, I actually switched to Reaper. So,
Oh, awesome!
I'm a Reaper user for 2 years now.
Good choice.
Yeah, I mean it's amazing. And I was, you can imagine that I had the most expensive DAW you can have, So I wouldn't even look at Reaper, for many years, because it was something that people would download for free, So
Yeah.
how could I? And then I just downloaded it. I mean, I had it on my laptop anyway, for a couple of years now, before I started using it. But I kind of found out that it actually can read time codes, and I needed it. Yeah, I needed time code reader for something, for synchronizing things for live shows. I had an idea, just to automate things, on my front of house mixing part of job, and but that didn't actually, I didn't proceed with the whole timecode thing. But I just, started playing with Reaper, and I thought, this is actually quite cool. Like, I started figuring out that there was this system of actions which suddenly appealed to me as an amazing thing, that you can actually kind of speak to the software by typing words, sentences, and there would be an action for something that you were looking for, like, for example, move something to the right or move something to the left, simple as that.
That was Justin, man. He was really good at trying to make the thing read your mind,
Yeah, and that, that led to mixing one song while I was still using Pro Tools, and I had the not plenty, but some analog equipment, summing mixer, a couple of compressors, EQs, etc. And I just, mixed one song just for fun to see how it would, work, and I wanted to see how, the basics work, like, rendering and stuff. And it just, after that one song, I just didn't even think that I would be coming back to Pro Tools. Yeah, so
that's cool. That's kind of in the early days, I think right before the first, it's either at the end of the beta for one or just right after version 1 came out. I had a song to mix over at Cherokee in LA, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. I brought a laptop along. What we ended up doing is, Cherokee had that Trident A, but it was fit into it was like a B size, so it's kind of like smaller, but it was a Trident A, but all the electronics put in a B console. And so we had a picture of everything that we're supposed to be using in the room. There's a Studer 827 and a Pro Tools HD rig, and then we ended up using the Trident console as a stand and a volume knob for a laptop running Reaper in there. And we had the staff techs came out, and we're telling them, hey, this is what, if some program could do routing like this, and they explained the routing to Justin, and he just started hammering it out right there, coding it right there in front of everybody, and having it just beaten in a studio like that, where everything was just constantly flying. We had Chester Bennington over there, he was kind of producing the band, and just that, seeing that, people just flying around because of how much money that time costs, that trying to find ways to click the mouse less and move things around in the software less, and really, that really kind of cemented it. And we just took pictures. We're supposed to be using this software, we're supposed to be using this hardware over here, and it was a trial by fire for that part. So it's a lot of I think Cherokee's a parking lot now. I think in Los Angeles you're worth way more money as a parking lot than a recording studio right now, sadly. But some of the guys are still around.
Yeah. So like, speaking about the equipment you need, it's like, it's literally all I have right now is the 2 Stream Decks, laptop stand here, because I'm actually talking through the laptop right now, so the laptop is with me, and just 2 pairs of speakers. So and with programming Stream Deck with Reaper is just amazing thing.
Ooh, I was gonna get Stream Deck just for when I'm streaming, so I could pull in like funny sounds like "shut up, fool." But what do you do with it with Reaper?
But you because you have two options with Stream Deck. You can get a Elgato software, or you can get a third-party software made by BitFocus company. It's called BitFocus Companion, and BitFocus Companion has a direct integration with Reaper through OSC protocol. So the way you set up the buttons is actually by copying simple copying command IDs from Actions window and pasting into the BitFocus settings, and that's it. So you can just bind any action to a button on Stream Deck, and it's super actually quick to. Yeah, that's the website.
Oh
You need
man.
to set up, sign up for an account, but it's okay. It's free. Just they want you to sign up for an account. I don't know why. I mean,
Oh, that sounds cool. See, I keep thinking I'm just about to get a Stream Deck, and then being able to
Yeah.
do my actions from it, that's pretty handy.
so yeah, I don't know if you saw that. Actually, I have two, because I have the regular one, and I just recently I got the Excel version. So first I was, I just got the regular. I think it's 5x3. Yeah, 15 buttons. And and after that, when I saw actually how good it was, I got the bigger one, and it's
Okay.
so yeah. You will see. I mean, you were planning to get it anyway, so
Yeah. I was gonna when streaming. I was thinking of using it as like the kind of like pull up a soundboard, so I can just pull in effects or change views on OBS or whatever.
it's but you can imagine actually what you can do with it, because you can bind virtually anything that Reaper can do. So of course I have shortcuts to insert plugins, to I have custom actions for plus minus half a dB, for fader, for faders, and I have an action for adjusting the volume envelope as well. So instead of dragging a volume envelope like this with the mouse, I just make a selection on a timeline, and I have plus minus buttons to adjust that selected part of the envelope.
And what does it add 4 points right there when you do that?
Yeah, add 4 points, and there, for moving the line, I have a custom action that selects 1 point on the left, one on the right, and move up and down. I made a YouTube video for that, like last night.
Cool.
So I'm going to send a link to you.
All right. It's just crazy how many people come up with just total time-saving things, and they're just like, here, I made this action. You're like, holy crap, that just saved me so much time,
And it actually the reason, the what you said, I used this help from the community. I'm using this help from the community all the time, and I kind of inspired and even obliged to give something back, when I come up with something. So if I want to send you a link, do I click the private thing?
You can paste it anywhere. You could click it in the private one, and I'll post it in the main one.
I haven't used this Restream before, but there is a general chat as well.
Yeah, there's both.
But I can't seem to find the the box to type in text in the general chat. I don't know why.
Weird. Yeah, try the private one, and I'll just post it.
Yeah, the private one seems to.
If the private one even works, I'm just getting used to this thing too. So. No box in that one either.
The chat on the right doesn't work for me. So private chat, and here's the link.
Oh yeah, there we go.
So create 4 points, and you will see. I mean, I show the custom action for moving up and down, and Yeah, I mean, you will see everything.
Yeah, I gotta. Let's see. Oops, why is this not taking me? Yeah, there we go. That.
Sorry, I
People can click on that.
I completely missed your name.
Oh, my name's Aaron.
Aaron, nice to meet you.
Yep. Cool.
So
you ain't got enough subscribers on this thing. Got more than me, so that's doing pretty good.
I only started actually, being active on YouTube, during the lockdown. I mean, yeah. So I had more time for a few months last year to just do things like this, and it actually paid off quite well, because I'm active in Polish language. These are like my first English videos, but those Polish videos, my being active in Polish social media made actually people interested in my services, and this actually worked much better than any marketing whatever I was doing before, to get myself out and to promote my mixing. And with all those videos where I show how to do things in Reaper or whatever, I'm not actually promoting myself, like directly. I'm not saying that, call me and I'll do this. But because people are interested in seeing these videos, like even if it's only, I don't know, the videos get like 500 views, from those 500 views, and I get like 1 or 2 clients for mixing next month.
Oh, that's huge.
So it's pretty cool. I mean, I right now I have actually more jobs, than I have had during a certain time frame. Then I have more jobs now than I have had, for past 2-3 years. Like basically it's like twice or 3 times as many clients right now, which is actually more than I can take at the moment. So,
this is cool. Yeah, see, here's Xanakios is no longer making the SWS stuff. Bummer, but he's making his own like synths and stuff now. You see his all right. Oh, cool. I gotta finish assembling this guy's disc, and then I'm driving home in a little bit. But
I actually
cool talking to you here.
Yeah, I gotta go too. Yeah, I wasn't even expecting to talk to anyone.
No.
So, but it's super nice to meet you.
Yeah, you
too. Such a random occurrence to just go on a laptop and hello, hi.
Yeah. Well, we do kind of a audio engineer roundtable thing from time to time, and just have people just call up and talk about what they're doing. A lot of times it's kind of like science and skepticism in audio. I had like Ethan Weiner on before, and we're kind of test it kind of people. But we do this kind of stuff, so there's always something on, and it's a community.
Yeah.
I think you're we haven't had a Polish guy on here yet. We got a Hungarian and 2 guys in India. I don't know what their time schedule is. Like maybe I'm closer to them than the other guys are, but yeah, we're always doing something, man. So yeah, anytime you see it streaming, go ahead and click on it and see if there's people on here that you know.
Sure. Yeah, I definitely will. I'll be watching, following your profiles. I'll check them out, and I'm pleasantly surprised. So
yeah. No problem, man. Well, hopefully we got the website fixed tomorrow. We'll see if GoDaddy actually calls us back, man. We had one guy on from there, and he was really helpful, but it was for a different problem. So, man, because we were really hoping to have our new dynamic EQ out tomorrow, and but if we don't have a website for it, I don't think we will. So we shall see.
Yeah. I haven't actually. I've only tried, and it's like literally last week only. I tried the multiband gate, and
Great.
it's great. I'm really loving. I'm mixing right now live show from a festival with the metal drummer with 4 toms. So it's just a lifesaver for this kind of stuff.
And that's really what it was, man. I'd actually been mocking this plugin since Reaper's first days. Like I'd been putting together different Reaper chains to try and make it happen. And really, I thought we were going to have it in Reaper too, but we got so busy with other things. And then finally, now I got my own company going. We're just working on it because that's the bane of my existence. Is with really good drummers, I don't worry about it so much. But with normal drummers, they're always like, not hitting this toms as hard as they should. It always ends up that the tom mics are auxiliary cymbal mics, and it drives me nuts. And so I really always wanted to be able to let it go, doom, the low end just ring out forever. But I only need the high end for the tiniest second, just a little spit, So this plugin I've been killing myself to make it since forever. So another user. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, but the delay, the latency, is because. Go ahead.
Yeah, one of the other users, this guy Jason Zdora, I think, he made a video where he showed putting a SPL transient designer inside the sidechain to make it even more pokey for the detector, and so we added that. So the next version of multiband gate should be out in the next couple days. It's going to have that on it, so the update should be up in a little bit. We got some betas out there, but we're having some trouble with the graphic optimization for the CPU. So, but cool. That's really handy, man. It really discriminates even better.
One little thing that I noticed. I mean, it's not a big thing, but for some reason, spacebar, for pressing play, stop, it just doesn't work when the plugin window is up on the for some reason.
Okay. I thought I got that. So it's the spacebar thing in the yeah. Okay. Let me work on that, because that's super annoying when it doesn't work if you're used to it going. So we'll make sure that that it won't eat the spacebar or the play stop.
It's not huge of a deal for me, because I still have play stop buttons on the Stream Deck, so it's basically but
it should be consistent if you're used to. There is a Reaper option to turn it off for all of them, but that's not really. We should make ours just follow whatever Reaper's telling it. So I'll work on that. That's a good catch.
So
because that can be annoying as hell when you're at a plugin that's supposed to be for tuning vocals, let's say, and all of a sudden your play stop doesn't work, and you like move the thing to another screen, then click back on the vocal you're working on, then move it back to that screen, and it's all about. I'm trying to make. I try and make quality of life kind of stuff. Like if I can find something that'll keep you from pulling your hair out for just one little time, that's what really I'm after. So this let me make sure it doesn't eat the space bar. So that's
that's great. Excellent. Okay, you probably you have like right now evening, right, where you are?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I should be starting my day, but I was actually working all night. So right now it's 9:40 in the morning, but I'm actually going to get an nap right now.
It is 9:40 p.m. here, so you're absolutely halfway around the world from me. Holy crap!
Well, Hawaii is Hawaii the same time zone as New Zealand? Yeah.
Just about. We're close.
I do actually have returning for a few years now. I've had a returning client from New Zealand, and I was joking because he's also on the southern hemisphere. So New Zealand for me is actually the furthest point on Earth that I can, go to or meet people from, and I'm kind of proud, that I have a client from New Zealand, which is, you can't
cool.
get from where I live.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I didn't actually realize that it's the same. But Hawaii is on the northern hemisphere, like kind of halfway between the States and Asia, right? More or less.
Yeah. Somewhere around there.
Yeah. I was, as I said, I was looking at the flight tickets to Hawaii. Yeah, but that's probably for next year.
Yeah.
But right now I know someone on Hawaii, so when
In fact, if the winter gets too ugly over there, it'll be warm here, so you can just fly over in the winter time.
Yeah. I'll maybe I'll pop in once just to say hello, so. All right. So have a great night, and again, talking to you, and until next time, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah. Take care.
All right. See ya.
How do I close that right now?
I'll do it. Yeah, I think you just hit like end or there you go. Okay, let's finish this thing up.
You were walking in a pack of rocket boys.
I'm just looking for.
I have no country.
Don't say what have we got today? Something that I don't believe, something that is wrong. Something wrong. Liars perfectly other nation states are high annihilation. Will they ever fulfill? We've already got it overkill. Guns and wars, it's not the same. How it works is fucking lame. Take more weapons than you need. Keep your cowards in the lead. Silent threat of Holocaust. Nuclear warfare, all is wrong. All is lost. Liars work with the other nation states are high annihilation. Will they ever? Put a tube on wheels. And I go down.
some crazy stuff going on here. I'm gonna render these tomorrow and then send them off to Jason. That's about all I can do, really. So I'm gonna go home. I'll see you guys tomorrow.